Alright, so welcome back to another amazing YouTube session. And in this session, we'll actually discuss on how exactly you can improve your cold email copywriting. And for a quick reference, why copywriting is the best possible way you can increase your reply rates. Because if your infrastructure setup is really good, if your go-to-market strategy is on point, and your lead list is perfect, then the only thing that is left is going to be copywriting that will eventually increase your reply rate. That being said, this strategy will perfectly align if you're a B2B SaaS company. Reason being, because for a quick reference, my name is Moise Huram and I'm the founder and CEO of Leadamax. We're a B2B SaaS focused agency who's solely focused on helping B2B SaaS companies getting more customers into the pipeline, and those, as per the guarantee, that will be 25 plus financially qualified demo calls will be booked into your calendar every single month. And how exactly we do that? Here's a quick setup. So we set up your infrastructure setup, go-to-market strategy, lead listing and lead building and list building, right? Lead generation, appointment setting, and even helping your SDR team to close those deals effectively, so you're making the best out of it together, right? That being said, and these are some of the results we're actually able to achieve for our clients so far. So some of the campaigns we actually ran, and the list goes on and on and on, right? Some of the companies were previously booked demo calls with for our clients, right? List goes on and on and on, right? And these are some of the snapshots of the booked demo calls with Walmart, Nike, Fortune 500 companies, Motorola. List goes on and on. And if you're interested, you can simply book a free strategy session with me. Link will be in description. You can simply check it out. That being said, let's jump into the video, right? So, copywriting mastery, frameworks that convert cold emails into meetings, right? And this is perfect for B2B companies who are looking to scale via email outreach. So I'll of course read it through the script I've actually made, and this script should be your go-to choice. Have a pencil, pen or paper and write down the important points you think should actually work. So before we get started, before a product launch, sale announcement, or just checking into your customers, email is the easiest and the most efficient way to reach out to target audiences, right? Our analysis throughout the years indicates that almost 82% of B2B customers prefer emails as a primary business communication method, right? This means that you can also do it for your business. In the following section, I'm also going to share our copywriting strategies with you in the following section and following videos. And this whole series will actually be about 4 to 5 videos, really detailed, really diving into the in-depth strategies and the same frameworks we use at Leadamax and even for our clients, right? So, but before we dive deeper, let's shake off your expectations of predicting what your audience might like, because you don't know what people would like. You have to test out the campaigns. It's a non-negotiable thing in that when you're actually starting out a messaging or a campaign, minimum you need to test 3 to 4 different angles. Write it down. You need to test 3 to 4 different angles, right? Then you want to find the perfect angle that's working, that's actually aligning with your expectations about the reply rate, positive reply rate, open rates. Take that messaging, scale it up. That's it, right? So in the following section, we're going to kind of dive deeper. Not one framework, not two, but 45 different strategies that will help your B2B SaaS company book more demo calls, close more deals, and basically increase your ARR, enterprise value, and that's it, right? So let's get started. So copywriting strategies for cold emails, right? Copywriting for cold emails is basically half science and half art. Whether you're just sending to one prospect or hundreds, you have to have an offer value while keeping them engaged, unlike nurturing warm leads, right? The first rule of cold email: do not make it sound like a cold email. You want to sound more conversational. You want to sound like a friend, like a really good friend is sending you an email, and probably I would say a college friend is sending you an email, right? Then these are going to be some of the different cold email strategies. Most sales reps don't get desired results from cold emailing for 2 primary reasons: lack of personalization and lack of persistence, right? The effective cold email strategy includes tailored messages for each recipient, short and actionable messages, A proper introduction and social proof, like I've mentioned in the video about this social proof and about the results we've got. Subtle yet convincing persuasion to take the action. So we're going to cover every single detail. An anatomy of a successful cold email is really simple. Interesting subject line, personalized message, offer, call to action, and that's it. So here's a quick example I've actually made for you guys. So this is actually about any sort of a tool or a company offering an SEO tool, right? Or I would say editing tool, right? Do you use the editing tool, right? Subject line, really short, concise, simple. Hey Moise, I was going through your articles on website name about topic. Proofreading is fundamental to look authoritative with your audience, and of course Google. In short, proofreading is equal to ranking higher. This can be achieved without wasting 5 hours per blog post using XYZ tool name. With tool name, you can phrase complex sentences, write human-like content, proofread, edit, and generate content ideas. Check for plagiarism from billions of web pages in seconds. Can I interest you in quick call for a brief walkthrough of the tool? Professional signature. That's it, right? And the email works because it's really short, simple, and offers a unique solution. That's it. It sets the tone right with a compliment at the beginning and includes specific call to action. You must have a call to action in every single one of your emails, right? This is just an example. You can write a cold email in various ways based on your ideal customer profile, audience demographics, and buyer's intent, right? For example, you can add case studies, you can add customer testimonials, you can add value-added statistics. So, personalization, let's jump right into that. We've actually analyzed that emails with personalized subject lines increase email open rates by 26%. So, if a subject line is something like quick question, first name, 26% more open rates. That's it, non-negotiable, right? In other news, target personalization also increases customer engagement by 74%. Let me just turn on the do not disturb. Of course, we want to make the video more valuable and without any distractions, right? So these impressive figures suggest only one thing. Personalization is the key to your prospects' hearts. You can personalize email messages in 2 ways, manually or using an automation tool like a smart lead, right? Our own experience with cold emailing and several studies have actually shown that manual personalization increases reply rates more efficiently. However, manual personalization is not always viable for businesses as it is a time-consuming process. If you want to reach a vast number of audience, we can suggest you combine both manual and automated personalization, right? It's all for optimal results. You can use Smart Lead, you can use Instantly, you can use Lemlist. It's always a debate and will always be. It's just such like an Android, iPhone, Xbox, PlayStation. Forget that. You basically want to take the next step. That's it. So if you want to create manually personalized email first lines, it's best to complement your prospect on the blog post, recent achievement, promotion, expertise, product launch. You want to kind of butter them. You know what I'm saying? Butter them. Something like talk more about them. Just say something that is actually that makes them happy. Just give out a good compliment, right? So here are some examples. Achievement, compliment on achievement. Sorry about that. Just completed reading your story on Bloomberg Business Week. It's impressive to know how you've increased XYZ company sales 50% in just a year. Really good first line. It kind of makes them to read the more of the email, right? So compliment on promotion. Congratulations on your big promotion as the VP of sales. I'm looking forward to seeing you thrive in your new position. That's it. And compliment on blog posts. I was checking your blog on the website and I found really amazing, especially your article on work-life balance. I will definitely try the tips you have given. That's it. Really simple and easy to understand. Just talk about them. Do not talk about your product, service. Just simply talk about them. That's it. And compliment on product release. Whoa, the new electric bicycle looks dashing. I'm thinking of buying one for myself. You can take a LinkedIn post, add that link into Clay, and just tell it to make first line on the recent post they basically posted, right? Our own experience with lead generation campaigns and R&D have shown that emails with personalized first lines can generate 2 times positive reply rates. You know what I'm saying? 2 times positive reply rates. With Smart Leads AI powered writing tool, you can automate personalized email first lines very, very easily, right? And how exactly you can personalize at scale with data from data providers. So to offer an immersive experience, build trustability, and speak to each potential client personally, brands often rely on various data providers to basically acquire prospect data for personalization. This method offers a holistic overview of the target audience, right? So how exactly you can do it? It's a very common question. How exactly you can do it? The process involves really simple 6 steps. Collect data from various sources such as LinkedIn, cold emailing tool, third-party data providers. Build an ICP, ideal customer profile, and refresh this regularly just to stay updated, just so that you can know exactly what's going on, right, in their lives especially. So based on KPIs and customer-centric metrics, generate predictions, segment your audiences / email list, and basically utilize the info for more personalization, right? And observe the campaign's performance and rectify it. Just note it down, and when you're actually making the campaigns, just make sure you're following this checklist. Then problem statement. So problem statement is the brief description of a problem or issue in hope to be fixed or improved. This might sound easy, but it can be tricky, right? Do not linger on the problem for too long, or else you'll basically lose interest of your prospect. Before you start writing, ask yourself, is the problem limited to a certain demographic? Is the problem worth bringing up? Is anyone else offering any solution? And how much does your prospect know about the problem? That's it. Write these 4 questions right now. Write it down. I'm just waiting for you. Written? Good. Once you've actually written it, answer these as per your product or your SaaS. Move on, right? All right. Once you've gathered the answers for these questions, you should start writing. Here are some tips to write a problem statement. So, before writing, gather substantial information and pen it down with a short sentence. That's it. Short sentence. Come on, let's do it. Oh, what happened? Oh, let me just rectify that. Wow. Pause, guys. Pause. Great. Ooh, nice distractions. Yeah, where were we? Yeah, this part. Then explain the relevance of the problem and why it's important to look into. Back up your claims with relevant and updated information. Propose a solution, and we'll dive into this later, right? And lastly, mention the benefits of your solution. Once you've actually written it, that's really good for you. Now, to this point, you've actually written down the problem statement. For a quick summary, we know what copywriting should include. We know what problem should we add. We basically know what strategies are we going to implement. In the next couple of videos, I'm basically going to share how exactly you can write down those frameworks and use a problem statement you've just written. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos. And if you're a B2B SaaS company who's kind of looking to kind of automate and hand the whole outbound system to an agency, do let me know. Link for the calendar will be in the description. Check it out. Book a free intro session with me. In that session, we'll discuss your product, what are the problems you're facing, and how exactly we can drive a perfect solution, just to see if you're the right fit and making sure if our system approaches with your alignment, with your expectations. Until then, peace.